Today's subject is Paradise City, a movie that I watched despite the fact that I saw Thor Love and Thunder, and any Guns N' Roses references automatically activate my gag reflex now. All of the press for this movie is trying to hype us up for the big Pulp Fiction reunion between Bruce Willis and John Travolta. Well, kids, maybe it's been a while since you've seen Pulp Fiction, but these guys they only have like 2 scenes together. There's this minute-long bar scene, and then there's the iconic Pop-Tart scene. These guys actually have more scenes together in this movie, which is surprising since you know that these low-budget movies, they can only afford big names like them for like 20 minutes each. The opening scene is pretty rough to get through knowing what we know about Mr. Willis's cognitive problems. We've got Bruce's stunt double getting chased by a bunch of thugs with guns on a Hawaiian beach, and he leaves a really awkward voicemail for his son, all while holding a cell phone in a way that no one would, before his stunt double is blown away into the water. We cut to bounty hunter Steven Dorff hanging out on the beach and working out a deal with an MMA fighter to bring him in after he wins his next fight, which Dorff has put money on. The guy decides to run away, and he runs into a car door, and here's where we meet our main character, Bruce Willis Jr. They go to a bar, and we get a boring exposition-heavy scene as Willis Jr. explains his father's death to Dorff over a game of pool, and he's looking to bring his killers to justice. Now, this setup is just sloppy. It's backwards. Starting with Willis getting killed as a cold opening is fine, but you should immediately cut to Jr. finding the message, then heading over to Hawaii to identify the bodies so that we could establish him as the protagonist. I thought that Dorff was the lead until the movie was halfway over. There's not really much of a mystery as to who took out Willis, since the movie only gives us one possibility: scary millionaire John Travolta. Now, Dorff thinks the guy is in cahoots with the big bad cartel boss, and he's almost right. We learn that Travolta is the cartel boss, and he got plastic surgery in a pretty funny scene. Face Off 2 confirmed. Now, Travolta kidnaps Dorff at some point, and Jr. heads to the title place, Paradise City, where some Hawaiian natives live, communing with nature. And well, look who's still alive. Jeez, you jerk, you couldn't call your son and tell him you're alive and that he can disregard the gunshot-filled voicemail you left him? Something tells me you were actually trying to fake your own death so that you don't have to spend Christmases with him anymore. So we switch gears now, and it's a Save Steven Dorff movie now. They invade Travolta's party and bust him out. Willis is killed for real this time, and Jr. arrests Travolta to begin his life as a bounty hunter. So, what did we learn today, kids? I have no clue. This was a disjointed mess of start-stop plotting with no momentum and unremarkable characters and action scenes. I always like seeing John Travolta chew the scenery in a villain role, but there's no saving Paradise City. 3 out of 10.